Roberta Bonazzi joins me now. She's the Executive Director at the European Foundation for Democracy, a policy centre for countering radicalisation. There's been a massive failure, hasn't there? I guess that's by definition, really, that there's been an attack, and there were some signs before, but you can't follow every single detail in these groups.
Absolutely. Clearly, when you have these attacks of these scales, it's clear that there's been a failure of intelligence, of not just national level in Belgium, but ability to cooperate among intelligence agencies across Europe.
What's depressing, though, is we heard all about this after the Paris attacks.
Well, I guess that's what is making everybody angry. There are some objective issues when it comes to Belgium because of the way Belgium is structured, the state, the regional level, the federal level.
There are layers of authority which you don't have in other European countries.
There's an incredibly complex layer of agencies and structures. Much more complex than any other countries in Europe. And clearly this is a dysfunctional system, and probably there's been a lot of mistrust in accepting and processing intelligence that was coming from other countries or non-EU countries, for instance the case of Turkey, because it's obvious, we can comment, but the reality...
Well, Turkey gave warning signs about one of the suicide bombings, right? Contacted European countries, said we're releasing this guy.
Yes. Turkey gave more than warning signs, gave very clear intelligence and information about some of the two of the individuals who committed the terrorist acts.
Well, did they tell the wrong people, or did Belgium not take Turkey seriously? What was the problem there?
I don't know. There's probably a combination of factors. Not taking Turkey seriously, and maybe the wrong people. It's very easy to talk to the wrong people in Belgium, except that Turkey informed the Netherlands as well, and the Dutch authorities released one of the individuals.
So what do we learn from all of these failures?
I hope we're going to learn something, because frankly, I had already hoped that today, 15 years after 9/11, after the Madrid bombing, the London bombing, and then Paris twice in 2015, we'd learned a lot, but clearly we haven't. We're paying the price of very bad policies in terms of, across Europe, not just in Belgium, in terms of prevention of radicalization. For too long, European governments have left the field free and open to Islamist organizations carrying out tasks that would usually pertain to the state. And when I say Islamist organizations, I don't mean Islamic as the religion, but Islamist as based on the ideology. The ideology and those groups were funded by countries like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, have been able to operate freely across Europe and America.
So is it a case of resources? We keep hearing that the authorities haven't got enough resources, but it sounds to me that those resources they have haven't been used efficiently either.
I think it's a combination of both. It's partly resources. When we have funding coming from Saudi Arabia and Qatar, well, there's a lot of money coming into Europe. But it's partly of a result of bad choices, of selecting and engaging with the wrong interlocutors, with groups. When I talk about the ideology, this is an ideology that doesn't really support integration, is actually divisive and foster and promotes a vision of them and us.
Okay, well, thank you very much indeed. I know you're going to be thinking about this a lot in the months to come, and hopefully things will change.
Thank you.
Still to come.